As we grow older, maintaining muscle strength becomes one of the most important factors for living independently, preventing falls and staying active. In fact, after age 60, many adults lose muscle mass at an accelerating rate, a condition known as sarcopenia. And while most people focus on protein and exercise when trying to rebuild muscle, there's another factor that often gets overlooked. Fruit that's right. Certain fruits, while seemingly healthy, can actually contribute to muscle fatigue. Inflammation or nutrient imbalances when consumed in the wrong amounts or combinations. On the other hand, there are specific fruits that are rich in potassium, magnesium antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that actively support muscle repair, endurance, and function in older adults. The key lies in knowing which fruits strengthen your body and which slowly chip away at it. In today's video from Wise Health, we'll uncover the 4 fruits that may be weakening your muscles without you realizing it, and the 4 fruits that help restore and preserve strength in aging bodies. This is especially important for seniors dealing with muscle cramps, slow recovery after activity, or unexplained fatigue. Many fruits are marketed as superfoods, but not all of them are super for your muscles. Some are too high in sugar, disrupt electrolyte balance, or lack the micronutrients your muscles need to thrive. Others, however, offer the perfect combination of vitamins, hydration, and support for cellular repair if you know what to look for. So before your next grocery run, let's make sure the fruits in your basket are working with your muscles, not against them. We'll begin with the first fruit that could be quietly contributing to muscle weakness, especially in older grapes. Adults, the worst fruit for muscle. Number 1, grapes, a sweet snack that secretly saps senior strength. Grapes are often praised for their antioxidants, especially resveratrol, and their convenience as a snack. But when it comes to maintaining muscle strength in seniors, grapes can pose an unexpected problem despite their natural appeal. Grapes are one of the fruits that may weaken muscles in older adults, particularly when consumed frequently or in large quantities. The main concern is that grapes are very high in natural sugars, specifically glucose and fructose. Just 1 cup of grapes contains around 23 grams of sugar, which can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash. These sugar fluctuations may not seem dangerous at first glance, but over time, they can lead to insulin resistance, fatigue, and loss of lean muscle mass, especially for seniors with slower metabolism or those who are already physically inactive. Furthermore, high blood sugar levels can increase the production of inflammatory cytokines, which interfere with muscle repair and recovery. This low-grade chronic inflammation makes it harder for the body to build or preserve muscle tissue after everyday activity, let alone after strength training or physical therapy. Let's take the example of Nettie Rutherford, an 84-year-old retired librarian from Spokane, Washington. Nettie loved her afternoon snack of green grapes with a bit of cheese, but over time she noticed her legs feeling weaker after her morning walks, and a dip in her energy before dinner when she spoke with her dietitian. She learned that while grapes offer some health benefits, eating them in excess was likely contributing to her muscle fatigue and unstable blood sugar. Nettie swapped her grapes for a small banana with peanut butter, and within 2 weeks, she noticed more sustained energy and less muscle soreness. It's not that grapes are bad. They do contain helpful antioxidants, but they're best enjoyed in moderation and ideally paired with a source of protein or healthy fat to minimize their glycemic impact. In summary, grapes are a fruit seniors should be cautious with, particularly if muscle weakness, fatigue, or prediabetes is a concern for older adults seeking stable energy, better recovery, and stronger muscles. It's wise to limit high-sugar fruits like grapes and focus instead on more balanced options, like those we'll explore later in this video. Next, we'll look at a tropical fruit that often sneaks into breakfast bowls but may quietly be contributing to muscle cramps and sluggish recovery: pineapple. But the worst fruit for muscle number 2. Pineapple, a tropical treat that can trigger inflammation and disrupt recovery. Pineapple is often seen as a vibrant, juicy fruit loaded with vitamin C and digestive enzymes, and in moderation, it can offer certain health benefits. But for older adults struggling with muscle fatigue, joint pain, or slow recovery, pineapple may do more harm than good. That's why it makes our list of fruits that weaken muscles and seniors. The key concern lies in pineapple's high acidity and its unique enzyme, called bromelain. While bromelain can aid digestion in small doses, it can also irritate sensitive tissues in older adults, particularly when consumed frequently or in large portions. This irritation can lead to inflammation in the gut, interfere with nutrient absorption, and over time, reduce the body's ability to repair muscle tissue efficiently. Additionally, pineapple is relatively high in natural sugar, with 1 cup containing about 16 grams for seniors with slower insulin response. These sugars can spike blood glucose levels, leading to post-meal crashes, fatigue, and reduced muscle endurance. When muscles don't get a steady supply of balanced fuel, they struggle to function optimally, leading to stiffness, cramping, or general weakness. Let's take the story of Ernest Ernie Claiborne, a 79-year-old retired wildlife ranger from Helena, Montana. Ernie had developed a habit of starting his mornings with a fruit smoothie loaded with pineapple, banana, and orange juice while it tasted refreshing. He often felt heavy and tired afterward, especially during his late afternoon hikes. A consultation with a local nutritionist revealed that his breakfast was too high in acidic and fast-digesting fruits, which caused blood sugar spikes and inflammation. He adjusted his routine to include low-acid berries and Greek yogurt instead, and within a couple of weeks noticed more stable energy and less muscle soreness after activity. It's important to note that pineapple isn't inherently harmful, but for seniors managing inflammation, arthritis, or recovery after physical exertion, its acidity and sugar content can be counterproductive. It may also interact with certain medications, such as blood thinners or anti-inflammatories, making caution even more important. In summary, pineapple should be enjoyed cautiously or limited by older adults seeking to maintain or rebuild muscle strength. If you do consume it, consider having only small amounts and pair it with protein or fiber to buffer the sugar and enzyme impact. Up next, we'll spotlight a fruit that's often seen as a health food, but can silently disrupt electrolyte balance and lead to frequent muscle cramps in watermelon seniors. The worst fruit for muscle. Number 3. Watermelon, a hydrating favorite that may cause muscle cramps when overconsumed. Watermelon is a summertime staple, juicy, refreshing, and seemingly perfect for hydration. But for seniors trying to maintain steady muscle function and avoid cramps, too much watermelon can actually become a problem. That's why it earns a spot among the fruits that weaken muscles in older adults. Watermelon is made up of over 90% water, which makes it an appealing choice for hydration. However, what many people don't realize is that watermelon acts as a natural diuretic. When consumed in large amounts, it can lead to excess fluid loss through urination. And with that fluid loss often comes the depletion of important electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, both of which are essential for proper muscle contraction and recovery. In addition, watermelon contains a high glycemic load, meaning it causes blood sugar to spike quickly. One large wedge contains roughly 17 grams of sugar, which may lead to an energy crash shortly afterward, leaving muscles feeling weak, fatigued, or prone to tremors in older adults, especially those with prediabetes or insulin sensitivity. Let's meet Phyllis Phil Rainier, an 82-year-old retired ceramic artist from Bakersfield, California during warm weather. Phil loved snacking on watermelon throughout the day. She believed it helped with hydration, but she began noticing frequent calf cramps at night and unexplained fatigue during her afternoon gardening. After reviewing her diet with a senior wellness coach, she discovered that her watermelon intake was likely causing electrolyte loss and blood sugar swings. Phil cut back on the fruit and began supplementing with a potassium-rich smoothie containing spinach and chia seeds, and the cramps faded within a week. The lesson: watermelon isn't bad. But moderation is critical, especially for seniors with muscle sensitivity diabetes or dehydration concerns. A small serving once or twice a week is fine, particularly when paired with a source of minerals or protein, such as a handful of nuts or a boiled egg. In summary, while watermelon may appear to hydrate over consumption of it, deplete electrolytes, contributing to muscle cramps, fatigue, and weakness in aging adults. Choosing fruits that offer hydration and mineral support is a better path to long-term muscle strength. Next, we'll explore a fruit that many believe supports digestion, but its fiber profile may backfire when it comes to maintaining healthy, responsive muscles in older bodies. Bananas, the worst fruit for muscle. Number 4. Overripe bananas. A soft snack that can spike blood sugar and slow muscle recovery. Bananas are often seen as a go-to fruit for older adults, easy to chew, rich in potassium, and gentle on the stomach. But not all bananas are created equal, and overripe bananas in particular may be quietly undermining muscle strength in seniors. That's why they make the list of fruits that weaken muscles in older adults. As bananas ripen, their natural starches convert into simple sugars: glucose, fructose, and sucrose, while a just ripe banana offers balanced nutrition, steady energy. An overripe banana can contain significantly more sugar, with a higher glycemic index for older adults. This can lead to quick blood sugar spikes, followed by crashes, draining energy and interfering with muscle repair and endurance. Additionally, although bananas are known for their potassium, they're also low in magnesium, a critical mineral that works in tandem with potassium to support muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and electrolyte balance. Without enough magnesium, potassium's benefits can't be fully utilized, which means relying too heavily on bananas for muscle health may create an imbalance, especially in seniors who are already magnesium deficient. A common issue with age. Let's meet Douglas Doug Hanley, an 83-year-old retired clockmaker from Roanoke, Virginia. Doug had made a habit of eating 1 or 2 very ripe bananas a day, thinking it would help with his occasional muscle tightness, but instead, he noticed he was more sluggish in the afternoons and experienced twinges of cramping in his arms during yard work. A review with his nutritionist revealed that the high sugar content in the overripe bananas was throwing off his blood sugar and mineral balance. After switching to a variety of fruits like berries and apples and incorporating a magnesium supplement, Doug saw noticeable improvements in both his energy and muscle comfort. In moderation, and when not overly ripe, bananas can be part of a healthy diet, but for seniors who are less physically active or prone to muscle fatigue, cramps, or blood sugar fluctuations, overripe bananas may do more harm than good, especially when consumed alone without fiber, protein, or healthy fat. In summary, overripe bananas may taste sweet and seem harmless, but their high sugar and low magnesium profile can contribute to unstable energy and delayed muscle recovery. For stronger muscles and steadier function, seniors should limit or pair bananas wisely, choosing firmer, just ripe options when needed. Next, we'll begin shifting focus to the 4 fruits that actively help restore muscle strength, starting with a tart, antioxidant-rich favorite that supports repair at the cellular level. The best fruit for muscle. Number tart cherries. 1. Tart cherries, a potent recovery fruit that reduces inflammation and muscle soreness when it comes to muscle recovery and strength support in older adults. Few fruits are as powerful as tart cherries. Unlike many fruits that simply offer hydration or sweetness, tart cherries provide a unique blend of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that help the body repair muscle tissue, reduce soreness, and protect against age. Related muscle decline. That's why tart cherries top our list of fruits that support muscle strength in seniors. What makes tart cherries so effective? They're especially rich in anthocyanins, deep red plant pigments that have been scientifically linked to reduced muscle damage, decreased joint pain, and improved strength recovery after physical activity for seniors who deal with stiffness, soreness, or slow healing after exercise, or even light household tasks. Tart cherries may offer natural relief and support. These fruits are also known to help lower inflammation markers such as C-reactive protein CRP and reduce levels of oxidative stress, two factors that often slow down muscle healing and contribute to fatigue in aging adults. In fact, several studies have found that older adults who consume tart cherry juice regularly experience less muscle soreness and faster recovery times after physical activity, compared to those who don't. Let's look at Mavis May Donnelly, an 80-year-old retired piano teacher from Boise, Idaho. May loved going on daily walks with her neighbor, but often found herself sore and achy the next morning. Her physical therapist recommended she try adding a small glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice to her evening routine. After 2 weeks, May noticed she woke up with less stiffness and her endurance on walks improved. She's now a regular at the local health market, picking up tart cherries and juice to support her joints and muscles. So how can seniors incorporate tart cherries? You can enjoy them fresh when in season, dried with no added sugar. Or as 100% tart cherry juice, avoid sweetened versions, which can negate the anti-inflammatory benefits. A serving of 1 cup of cherries, or 6 to 8 ounces of juice per day, is typically enough to support recovery without overdoing the natural sugar content. In summary, tart cherries are one of the most effective fruits for senior muscle support, thanks to their high antioxidant content, anti-inflammatory effects, and proven ability to reduce soreness. Whether you're dealing with post-exercise discomfort or simply looking to maintain strength as you age, tart cherries are a smart, natural addition to your daily routine. Next, we'll highlight a tropical fruit that not only helps repair muscle tissue, but also hydrates and replenishes the minerals lost during daily papaya activity, the best fruit for muscle. Number 2, papaya, a tropical healer that rebuilds muscle and restores electrolyte balance. While most tropical fruits get attention for their sweetness, papaya stands out for its muscle-supporting power. Especially in seniors, with its soft texture, hydrating nature, and rich nutrient profile, papaya is more than just a digestive aid. It's a muscle-restoring fruit that helps older adults recover, rebuild, and rehydrate. That's why it's firmly on our list of fruits that support muscle strength in seniors. What makes papaya so effective? First, it's loaded with potassium and magnesium, 2 essential electrolytes that play a key role in muscle contraction, nerve function, and preventing cramps. Many older adults suffer from low-grade deficiencies in these minerals due to medications, dehydration, or limited dietary variety. Papaya naturally helps replenish these nutrients, making it an ideal choice for maintaining muscle balance and endurance. Papaya is also high in vitamin C, which supports collagen production and tissue repair, and vitamin A, which helps reduce inflammation. Together, these vitamins assist the body in healing minor muscle strains, enhancing flexibility, and protecting joints from stiffness or overuse. Let's consider the story of Clarence Clay O'Donnell, an 85-year-old retired wildlife photographer from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Clay struggled with midnight leg cramps and post-walk muscle fatigue despite staying active and eating fairly well. After his daughter, an occupational therapist, suggested he try a small bowl of papaya with a sprinkle of chia seeds in the afternoon, he saw real results. Within a week, his nighttime cramping eased, and his recovery after walking felt noticeably faster. Today, papaya has become his daily refresher, offering a mix of hydration, mental sweetness, and muscle ease. Another benefit: papaya contains papain, a natural enzyme that helps break down protein, improving digestion and making it easier for the body to absorb amino acids needed for muscle repair. For seniors who struggle with protein digestion or feel bloated after meals, this gentle enzyme can be a game-changer to incorporate papaya into your routine. Enjoy a half cup of ripe papaya as a snack in smoothies or even added to your oatmeal or yogurt. Just be sure to eat it when it's fully ripe soft with an orange-red flesh for the best flavor. And nutritional impact. In summary, papaya offers a triple benefit for senior muscle health. It replenishes key minerals, supports repair with powerful vitamins, and improves digestion for better nutrient absorption. It's soft, soothing, and specifically helpful for older adults seeking natural muscle support. Coming up next, we'll feature a classic berry that not only fights inflammation, but also fuels energy and improves circulation. Critical factors for preserving strength and mobility as we age. The best fruit for blueberries. Muscle blueberries. A small but mighty berry that fights inflammation and fuels circulation when it comes to maintaining strength and mobility. In older age, circulation and muscle recovery are two of the most important factors, and few fruits support both as powerfully as blueberries. These tiny berries are loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, and natural compounds that make them one of the most effective fruits for muscle strength in seniors. What makes blueberries stand out is their high concentration of anthocyanins, the same compounds that give them their deep blue color. Anthocyanins help reduce inflammation, protect muscle fibers from oxidative damage, and speed up recovery after physical activity for seniors who often experience longer healing times and low-grade chronic inflammation. This support is invaluable. Blueberries also improve circulation by strengthening blood vessel walls and reducing arterial stiffness. Good circulation ensures that oxygen and nutrients are efficiently delivered to muscle tissue, which helps prevent weakness, cramping, and fatigue during day-to-day movement. Better blood flow also supports joint function and flexibility, making walking, standing, and lifting easier and safer for older adults. Let's look at the experience of Ruthie Clemens, a 79-year-old retired violinist. From Burlington, Vermont, Ruthie remained active well into her 70s, but she began experiencing tightness in her calves after gardening or walking uphill. Her doctor suggested she might benefit from more antioxidant-rich foods, and blueberries became part of her daily breakfast routine. After just a few weeks, Ruthie noticed improved stamina and faster recovery after long days outdoors. Today, she mixes frozen blueberries into her oatmeal and adds fresh ones to her yogurt, calling them her muscle berries. Another advantage: blueberries are low in sugar compared to many other fruits, so they provide energy without causing blood sugar spikes and crashes. They're also high in vitamin C and vitamin K, both of which support tissue repair and bone strength, a powerful combination for aging muscles and joints. To get the full benefits, aim for half to 1 cup of blueberries per day, either fresh or frozen. You can add them to smoothies, cereal, baked oatmeal, or enjoy them as a snack. Choose organic if possible, as berries tend to absorb pesticides more easily than other produce. In summary, blueberries are a top-tier fruit for senior muscle health, helping to reduce inflammation, enhance circulation, and fuel endurance naturally. They're easy to eat, easy to digest, and easy to love, especially when you feel the difference in your energy and mobility. Next, we'll wrap up the fruit section with one more standout: a creamy, versatile option that delivers healthy fats and electrolytes to directly support muscle performance and stability in older adults. The best fruit for muscle number. Avocado. For avocado, a creamy superfruit that fuels muscle repair and balance. Though often mistaken for a vegetable, avocado is technically a fruit, and when it comes to supporting muscle strength and stability in seniors, it earns its place among the best. Rich in healthy fats, fiber, and key electrolytes, avocados provide a powerful foundation for muscle performance, recovery, and resilience. That's why they round out our list of fruits that support muscle strength in older adults. The standout benefit of avocados lies in their high content of monounsaturated fats, which support cell membrane health and nutrient absorption for seniors. This means muscles receive the building blocks they need, like amino acids, magnesium, and potassium, more efficiently. Unlike sugary fruits that cause blood sugar spikes, avocados offer steady, long-lasting energy, which is critical for sustained muscle engagement and recovery. Avocados are also loaded with potassium, even more than bananas, which helps regulate muscle contractions and prevent cramps, combined with magnesium, also found in avocados. This mineral duo helps maintain electrolyte balance, improve nerve function, and reduce post-activity soreness. Let's take the story of Dolores D. Manzano, an 81-year-old retired newspaper editor from Tallahassee, Florida. Dee loved walking her dog twice a day and had started to feel off balance and sluggish. Especially on warmer afternoons, her physical therapist suggested she boost her intake of healthy fats and potassium to support muscle stamina and hydration. Dee began adding half an avocado to her lunch, sometimes sliced on whole grain toast, other times blended into smoothies, and noticed a difference within the first week. Her energy levels felt steadier, her legs less heavy, and she even slept more soundly. Avocados are also rich in vitamin E, powerful antioxidant that helps protect muscle cells from oxidative damage, and B vitamins, which support energy metabolism. Key for older adults who want to stay active without feeling drained. How can seniors enjoy avocados? You can spread them on whole grain toast with a pinch of salt. Add them to a smoothie for creaminess without sugar, slice into salads for a satisfying texture, or mash into a guacamole-style dip to pair with raw veggies. In summary, avocados offer the ideal combination of nutrients for senior muscle health: healthy fats, critical minerals, and inflammation, fighting antioxidants. They're soft, versatile, and deeply nourishing for older adults seeking to protect and rebuild their strength naturally. Now that we've explored the fruits that may harm or heal your muscles, let's wrap up with a final conclusion to help you take smarter steps for strength, mobility, and daily vitality. Maintaining muscle strength isn't just about lifting weights or getting enough protein. It also depends on the choices you make in your everyday meals, right down to the fruits you eat, as we've seen in today's video. Not all fruits support senior muscle health equally. In fact, some can quietly undermine your efforts by causing sugar spikes, inflammation, or electrolyte imbalances. We covered 4 fruits that older adults should approach with caution: grapes, pineapple, watermelon, and overripe bananas. Though they may seem harmless or even healthy, each of these can interfere with muscle repair or cause fatigue and cramping when consumed too often or in the wrong context. On the flip side, we also explored 4 powerful fruits that actively support muscle strength and recovery: tart cherries, papaya, blueberries, and avocado. These provide a rich mix of anti-inflammatory compounds, electrolytes, healthy fats, and antioxidants, all of which are essential for maintaining mobility, reducing soreness, and preserving lean muscle. As we age at Wise Health, we believe that smart nutrition is one of the most powerful tools seniors have for staying strong, independent, and full of energy. By simply swapping out a few muscle-draining fruits for those that restore and protect you, and make each snack or meal a step toward better health. So ask yourself, are the fruits in your kitchen helping you move forward or holding you back? If today's video gave you new insight into what's on your plate, let us know in the comments below what fruit surprised You most, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NutriBliss for more expert-backed tips to help you age vibrantly one bite at a time.